Well, hello there, ladies and gentle femmes. Welcome to my channel. Woo! It's Divine Feminine. Hello out there in YouTube land. Mr. or Miss Divine Feminine, so-called, of which I am. How are you this Sunday? Oh, come on now. What's with that? Redo. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm so excited because it's Sunday. It's like my favorite day of the week. It's a good day to relax, not flip the tarot cards very well, and read some books, hang out. Sunday, fun day. Sunday, fun day. I've been reading a really great book by one of my very favorite spiritual teachers, Greg Braden. If any of you have ever heard of Greg Braden, if you haven't, I highly recommend checking out his YouTube channel. He is a science-based teacher of consciousness, which, of course, consciousness is the very root of spiritualism. Greg Braden, Greg with two G's, Greg Braden. The book I've been reading is called The Divine Matrix. Very interesting. What are we talking about? Well, it's how we are all connected, and there appears to be this matrix of energy that connects us all, and in my opinion, that may very well explain a thing like quantum entanglement, and I'm sure that there are some scientists out there thinking something similar, although they're a little afraid to admit it. It's funny how dogmatic the scientific community is. I wanted to say scientific establishment, which is really what it is, and it shouldn't be that way. Oh, man, scientists, they're going to get real offended if you even say that there is such a thing as a scientific establishment. I mean, you know, there's going to be some who don't want to admit that it's like that. And then there's going to be others who say, oh yeah, definitely, for sure, there is. You know, because here's the thing about science. Science is supposed to be a methodology, not an institution. Science is supposed to be a methodology, not an institution. And any scientist is going to go, yeah, that's true. But on the other hand, and the scientific institutions are very dogmatic. And here's one example. To say that there is some like energy body, some energy form, some energy matrix, some energy field, they're a little afraid to say that because of the Nicholson-Morsley experiment. So prior to the Nicholson-Morsley experiment, scientists had very good reason to believe that there was this matrix in the universe called the luminiferous ether. The luminiferous ether. So in the same way that sound waves travel through air, for example, they believed there has to be some matrix, some platform, some ether for light waves to travel through. And what they found was that was not true. But now, thanks to quantum entanglement, which was proven, I think, not even 3 or 4 years ago, they finally really proved it beyond any doubt. Yes, there is an ether for sure. Or not an ether, but quantum entanglement. Yes, there is quantum entanglement for sure. Now, they're kind of back to the drawing board there, and they're a little afraid to admit it because all throughout the 20th century, to say that there is such a thing as the ether was considered quack science. So before the Nicholson-Morsley experiment, it wasn't quack science. It was, oh yeah, it's, you know, there's got to be an ether. And after the Nicholson-Morsley experiment, now oh yeah, the ether, oh, that's quack science. Yeah, no, there's no ether. Stop it. How amateur to believe in a thing like that. And like now that they're looking at that theory again, they're just like looking for a different thing to call it. It's so fake. And I believe in science, but still science, it's still humans that are trying to carry it out. And so they're going to approach with their bias, the scientific establishment, they're going to do that. And, that's a thing. That's a thing. It's very dogmatic. They don't want to admit that there's some kind of ether, some kind of matrix. So, okay, we'll just call it something else. Oh, okay. That doesn't change the thing that you're talking about. Just because you give it a different label doesn't change the thing that you're talking about. Just say it. Just say it, guys. There's an ether. Come on. Come on. It's not crackpot science. Okay, it's not. It's not. You guys just proved that there is quantum entanglement, but I digress. The Divine Matrix by Greg Braden. Check it out, guys. The Divine Matrix. What would the ether be if ever there was an ether? Consciousness? Yes, consciousness. Right. That's what that is. Oh! Look at this. Look at that one. Did this not just come out for Divine Masculine? I think it was like last weekend. How about that shit, Divine Feminine? Okay, it's your turn. The Lovers, Divine Feminine, right there at the bottom of the deck. No, not even coming out in the reverse. What the hell? That's like 2 weeks in a row. That's fabulous. And again, the last time I got this card, it was for Divine Masculine, if I'm remembering correctly. So, Divine Feminine, the pendulum swings your direction now. And with this pendulum swing comes Mr. or Miss Divine Masculine. I mean, gosh, I'm just kind of looking at this reading right now going, wow, I think it's going to happen. Oh my goodness, Divine Feminine, you're doing a super fabulous job. Okay, recent past, yeah, we get that. Page of Swords. I'm ready to go. I know I should, but I'm just going to hold on for 1 minute. Not really sure if this spiritual journey thing is right for me, which is kind of a ridiculous thing to say because that's what you are. It's not a thing that you can acquire. It's not a thing you're doing. It's what you are, right? Remember, body, mind, soul. The soul is what you are. The body and the mind are what you have. Very important. I'm not just playing around with the meaning of the words. That's very, very important that you get that. Now, towards your so-called karmic situation, 3D situation, life situation, okay, recent past, 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, yeah. Suffering galore, right? Feeling trapped, stuck, no way to get out, nowhere to run to, baby, nowhere to hide, got nowhere to run to. Okay, so 9 of Swords and the 8 of Swords, yeah, we get that, Divine Feminine, feeling like shit, feeling super defeated, sleepless nights, worried about the future, losing everything, your whole world turned upside down. It's not without purpose. Remember, we talked about that. It was like a week or two ago when I explained how sometimes you got to tear down the old piece of shit shack first to build the big, beautiful crystal castle in its place. Now, it's painful when you tear that old piece of shit shack down. It kind of sucks. Divorce, quitting your job, getting fired, parting ways with family. I don't know. Everybody's situation is different. It seems to be a thing on this journey for people. But it's worth it, guys. It's worth it. Trust me. I've been there. It worked. And I feel terrific. My life is amazing. Now, look at this. Towards so-called Divine Masculine, how did we feel? Recent past, 9 of Wands, the Empress. Right, like, I feel really good about it. I love them. I care for them so much. And I'm not going to let go. I'm not going to back down. Clinging. Right, okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But you've since parted ways with that energy, and it may be lingering there somewhat. You may still feel this kind of romantic love towards them. That's fine. But this is really starting to make sense to you, Divine Feminine. It's starting to amalgamate, and you're at a crossroads. 2 of Swords. Divine Feminine, congratulations. And I know you're going to make the right choice. I know you will. Even if Divine Masculine comes back and triggers you for a bit, I know it's not going to be for nothing. Union can be yours, Divine Feminine, all yours. I did it. I've helped a lot of people do it. You can do it too. Now look at this, King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So it could be that you're looking elsewhere for romance, or are you looking for security? Are you looking for romance, or are you looking for security? And that's okay. That's okay. That's absolutely not a bad thing. If anything, I think that's a good thing, right? We live in this physical world. We all want to feel safe and secure, cared for, like my future is secure. I don't have to worry about where my next meal is coming from, how I'm going to pay my bills, what am I going to do with my life, right? And I'm getting that you're starting to see how you've kind of been kidding yourself about what it is that you want. And try this on for size. Actually, here's an affirmation. Here's an affirmation. The reason why I do a thing is more important than the thing that I'm actually doing, right? And that's what you're starting to realize, Divine Feminine. The reason, type this in the comments. Type this affirmation in the comments section right now. I want you to make this affirmation right now before you forget. Type it down in the comments section below, guys. The reason why I do a thing is more important than the thing that I am actually doing. And I know that's very important to you, Divine Feminine. Now, towards Mr. or Miss Divine Masculine, how are we feeling? 7 of Wands in reverse and Strength. So a lot of inner conflict, but you're starting to see where that is coming from. Oh, now I get it. Now I see why everybody says this is an internal journey, or this is a journey of the self, or this is my soul's journey, right? Now I'm starting to get it. I feel this way. It's not about overcoming the feelings. It's about remembering who I really am. Exactly. And there's a big difference. You're not denying your emotions. Emotions are fine. It's just remembering that you are not the emotion. You are not the thought. You are the conscious observer of said thoughts and emotions. That's your soul, guys. That's your twin flame. Remember what I told you guys again and again and again. The twin flame journey is really just the true spiritual journey. You are body, mind, soul. You've got to detach from your mind and align with your soul. That's who you really are. And the soul is consciousness. Okay, to detach from my twin flame is to detach from my mind. Get out of your mind, align with your soul. It's traditional Zen spiritualism. And it's starting to make sense. And you're actually getting better at it. You're not really succumbing to the triggers like you used to. Divine Feminine, you're starting to appreciate this path. No wonder the lovers came out at the bottom of the deck, guys. When you make this decision, when you make that conscious choice to make this your spiritual journey, of course your twin flame comes back. Of course they do. It happened to me. My twin flame is permanently in my life. And guys, I've helped so many others. That's the secret. That's the key. This is traditional Zen spiritualism. Get out of your mind, align with your soul, which is consciousness. And when you do that, guess who shows up? I don't know, the other half of your soul, your twin flame. When you align with your soul, the other half of your soul shows up. How about that? Oh my goodness, guys. And it's like I always say, you're not separate from them. There's not two of you. They are you. The question is, what is you? Your soul, consciousness, not the mind. The mind is what chases this person. The mind is what pines and yearns and feels emotional and desperate about this person. That's not you, guys. And I'm not saying those things are bad, but that's just not who you are. You are life. You are the conscious observer of thoughts. And by the way, when you come from that place energetically first, the mind and the emotions fall into balance. You don't have to suffer anymore. And it happens to all my students, guys. Over 3,000 students that I've coached. I've caused more unions than any other twin flame coach on the planet. And it probably has a lot to do with the fact that I don't charge that much money, guys. I'm super affordable. Go to my website right now, newworldallstar.com. You can read testimonials from my students who are with their twin flame, having amazing spiritual breakthroughs, living their best, most amazing life, shutting down the obsessive thinking. What more could you ask for? And that's not all. While you're at my website, why don't you go ahead and sign up for some coaching right now? It's not expensive, guys. I don't charge thousands of dollars. That's ridiculous. It's only a few $100, and you get a lot of stuff, guys. Over 10 hours of instructional videos you can watch again and again and again. I will give you action steps you can implement right now to shift energetically into your soul, which is your twin flame. When you're done watching the online video course, you can talk to me or my coaches in the group coaching calls or in a one-on-one capacity, up to 4 calls a week. That's like 8 hours of additional coaching every single week. You can get in there, ask your questions, or just listen. Most people just listen, actually. You're going to find that everybody else is going through the same things you are and asking the same questions. So most people, they actually just listen to the calls or the recordings. You don't have to participate, and you learn so much. You learn so much from that. So sign up today, guys. It's not expensive. It's packed with resources, helpers. I've got 2 people assisting me. I've got a dedicated customer service department, and it's not expensive, guys. I've even got payment plans. If you can't afford my already very low prices, no problem. I've got payment plans. I'll take the total package price and break it down into 6 easy to digest payments of about $60. Give or take, it's like 60, 70 bucks, something like that, depending on which package you get. And you can just pay over the course of 6 months. You get full access to all the videos up front, the group coaching calls. You can buy a one-on-one with me or my other coaches. There's also the secret closed Facebook group, not my New World All-Star public Facebook group, but a secret, private, closed Facebook group that comes with your spiritual journey membership. You can talk to us anytime, guys. And I think you'll find that the other students are very helpful too. It's a really great community too, where you can connect with other people that are on the exact same journey you are. And we've been doing it for a long time, guys. Lots of people, lots of experience. Sign up today. It's not a lot of money. All you've got to lose is your insanity. All right, what's going on, Danielle? That's the name of my trusty oracle here. I know it's over here. It's that one. What does Danielle have for us today? Attuned to the call. I believe we got this one recently. I don't remember when, but I recognize seeing this card. Guys, I guess all this is saying is you're just doing such a great job, Divine Feminine, being consistent, not succumbing to the triggers. Good job. Triggers aren't bad, but they're not who you are, okay? You don't have to suffer anymore, Divine Feminine. Message: you are attuned to the sounds of your soul. There you go, guys. And what was once a still, small voice has become the loudest call you hear. You are mustering the courage to heed the call when it resonates throughout your entire body, and the situation or opportunity is right for you. Foster gratitude as you do your inner work, so the sweet sound of higher ground resounds throughout your being. Make room in your life for grace, so the call of your highest destiny can be heard, honored, and acted upon. Attune to the call. Divine Feminine, overflowing with gratitude. That's the only future in store for you. Oh, that sounds awful. Ha, not. That sounds terrific. Divine Feminine, your cup is so full, it's overflowing. That is fabulous. Towards your so-called karmic situation, the King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, both in the reverse. Bingo, intuition. This is a super combination right here. You don't get something like this very often. It doesn't matter that they're in reverse. This is you trusting your inner voice. That is exactly what this is, okay? When it comes out with the Ace of Cups like that, terrific job, Divine Feminine. Don't buy the illusion of suffering. Don't buy the illusion that your life is falling apart. Your new life is just beginning. And of course, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Everything is being taken care of for you. Towards Divine Masculine, the Fool next to the Eight of Pentacles. Exactly. Okay, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. Here's what it's saying, guys. Here's what these cards are telling you. And I always tell you guys this. You don't have to do anything about your twin flame. You already are your twin flame. All you have to do is be. This is a journey of being. You are your twin flame. You just have to be that energy, your soul energy. What have I been saying this whole time? It's a journey of consciousness. You don't have to do anything about them, right? That's why the Eight of Pentacles comes out in reverse. You just have to be. That's all it is. You already are your twin flame. Hence the Fool coming out right there. Oh my goodness, guys. What a fucking fabulous reading. You guys are doing so good out there. Oh my goodness, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button, guys, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe, because if you don't hit the bell button, YouTube won't give you notifications whenever I post one of my videos. So make sure to hit that bell button, guys. I'll be back tomorrow for another super fabulous twin flame coaching video. I'll see you then. Bye.